Life is a battleground, and Marcus Aurelius was the wise king of Rome. Thought they knew this better than anyone else. Imagine using the emperor's knowledge, who stayed strong in the face of constant wars, plagues, and personal losses. Today we're going to look at 7 strong Stoic ideas by Marcus Aurelius. These aren't just old lessons, they can change your life right now. For today's problems, they're useful tools that offer clarity and power, and strength in a world that often seems crazy. Stay with me, and let's talk about how to train your mind to be grateful and face every day with steady focus, like one of the most famous Stoics in history. If you enjoy what we're doing here, a simple favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button. Allow us to begin. Marcus Aurelius in his Meditations wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious gift it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. This simple yet profound practice of starting each day with gratitude can transform our outlook on life every morning. When you wake up, you're given a new chance, a fresh start in the rush and bustle of our daily lives. It's easy to take this for granted. We often wake up and quickly start worrying about our to-do lists, our problems and our stresses. But what if instead we stopped for a moment and reflected on the sheer miracle of waking up? This shift in outlook can set a positive tone for the entire day. Gratitude helps us recognize what we have rather than focusing on what we lack. It's a mindset that can lessen anxiety and improve overall happiness. When you wake up and take a moment to be thankful, you're acknowledging the good in your life. This doesn't mean ignoring your problems or pretending everything is great. Instead, it's about balancing your knowledge of life's challenges with an appreciation for its blessings. Marcus Aurelius practiced gratitude despite his great responsibilities and the many trials he faced as the emperor of Rome. He dealt with wars, plagues, and political strife. Yet he found time to focus on what he was thankful for, often listing the people and events that shaped him. This practice helped him stay grounded and resilient, and it can do the same for us. Incorporating thankfulness into your morning routine is simple but powerful. You can start by writing down 3 to 5 things you're thankful for each morning. These could be anything from the warmth of your bed to the support of a loved one, or even the chance to learn something new over time. This practice can help you create a more positive outlook on life and reduce feelings of stress and dissatisfaction. Moreover, science backs up the benefits of thanks. Studies have shown that regularly practicing thanks can lead to better physical health, improved mental health, and stronger relationships. People who are grateful tend to be happy, less sad, and more satisfied with their lives. They also show greater resilience in the face of hardship, which is a key tenet of Stoicism. Gratitude is not just about saying thank you, it's about cultivating a mindset of appreciation and recognizing the value in every moment. It's about changing your focus from what's wrong to what's right, from scarcity to abundance. This simple practice can make a profound change in your overall well-being. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for your phone or start thinking about your day's tasks, take a moment to breathe deeply and show gratitude for the gift of a new day. Remember Marcus Aurelius' knowledge and let it guide you towards a more balanced, fulfilling life. If you can start your day with a grateful heart, you'll find that you're more prepared to handle whatever comes your way with grace and resolve. And that's the true power of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius kept a journal where he recorded his thoughts, reflections, and philosophical musings. These works later became known as the Meditations, a timeless guide to personal growth and Stoic wisdom. Writing is more than just putting pen to paper. It's a way to clear your mind, process your emotions, and set goals for your day. When you write down your thoughts, you make a space to reflect on your experiences and learn from them. Marcus Aurelius used his journal to remind himself of what was truly important, to stay grounded amidst the chaos of ruling an empire and to develop his character. Our brains are constantly bombarded with information, worries and distractions by journaling. You give yourself a moment to pause and sift through the noise. It's like having a chat with yourself where you can be honest and raw. This practice can help you gain focus on your goals, identify patterns in your behavior, and build a deeper knowledge of yourself. Marcus Aurelius wrote the understanding that I needed to train and discipline my character to write straightforwardly. This technique of straightforward writing helps in distilling your thoughts and focusing on what truly counts. By regularly reflecting on your actions and thoughts, you can better align them with your ideals and principles, leading to a more coherent and meaningful life. In our modern world, journaling can be adapted to fit your lifestyle. You don't need a fancy paper or a lot of time. Just 10 minutes each morning or evening can make a significant change. Start by writing about your feelings, your dreams, your fears, and the things you are thankful for. This habit helps in clearing your mind and helps you to start your day with a fresh perspective. Journaling also serves as a tool for tracking your success. Write about your goals and the steps you are taking to achieve them. Reflect on your successes and failures and think about what you can do better. This process of self-review is important for personal growth and resilience, to key components of Stoic philosophy. Moreover, the act of writing can be therapeutic. It provides an outlet for your feelings and can help reduce stress and anxiety. When you put your problems on paper, they often seem more manageable. This practice can also help you build problem-solving skills, as you can see your problems from different angles and come up with strategies to overcome them. Journaling is not just about recording events, it's about knowing your inner world. As you continue this practice, you'll find patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. You might discover triggers for certain emotions or notice recurring themes in your life. This awareness is the first step towards making good changes. Incorporating Stoic concepts into your journaling can deepen its effect. Reflect on quotes from Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers. Consider how their lessons apply to your life, and write about ways to embody these ideas. For instance, you might reflect on the idea of amor fati, the love of fate, and how you can embrace and learn from your circumstances. No matter how challenging, journaling is a habit that has stood the test of time. From the pages of Marcus Aurelius' Meditations to the notebooks of countless successful people today, this simple habit has helped people manage their lives with greater clarity and purpose. So grab a pen and start writing. You'll be amazed at the insights and changes that come from this humble practice. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. This practice of anticipating possible challenges and difficulties isn't about fostering a negative attitude. Rather, it's about preparing yourself mentally and emotionally for whatever may come. By doing so, you can face obstacles with equanimity and poise. Negative perception is a key component of Stoicism. The idea is to clearly imagine the worst-case scenarios that could happen in your life. This might include losing your job, facing a serious illness, or working with difficult people. By visualizing these situations, you mentally prepare yourself for the possibility, which can reduce the shock and emotional effect if they truly occur. Think about it this way. Athletes and performers often visualize their shows, imagining both success and potential hurdles. This mental rehearsal helps them prepare for the real event, making them more strong and adaptable. Similarly, by anticipating the worst, you can create a mindset that is ready to handle adversity with grace and composure. Preparing for the worst also helps you enjoy the present moment more deeply. When you realize that things could go wrong, you become more grateful for the times when they go right. This practice aligns with another Stoic idea, amor fati, which means loving one's fate. It's about accepting everything that happens, good or bad, as essential parts of your journey. Moreover, this mindset helps you build practical strategies to cope with difficulties. For instance, if you foresee possible financial trouble, you might start saving more diligently or diversifying your income sources. If you expect conflicts with colleagues, you could prepare by improving your conversation and negotiation skills by taking proactive steps. You become more equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. One practical application of this concept is to take a few minutes each morning to consider what could go wrong during the day. Think about possible challenges at work, interactions with difficult people, or unexpected setbacks. This isn't about dwelling on the bad, but about preparing yourself mentally. When these situations happen, you'll be less likely to be caught off guard and more capable of reacting effectively. Additionally, reflecting on the impermanence of all things can be a strong motivator to live fully and with purpose. Marcus Aurelius often pondered on the fleeting nature of life, reminding himself that everything he valued could be taken away. This wasn't meant to induce fear, but to cultivate a deeper appreciation for the moment and a readiness to face loss and change with dignity. This Stoic exercise of negative visualization can also help you build mental resilience by mentally rehearsing how you would handle worst-case scenarios. You build a stronger sense of inner calm and control. This can be particularly helpful in reducing worry and stress as you learn to accept change and focus on what you can control. It's important to remember that planning for the worst isn't about being pessimistic or expecting tragedy. It's about building mental and emotional fortitude, so you're ready for whatever life brings. It's about balancing hope with readiness, optimism with reality. 3. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Focus every minute, like a Roman, like a man on doing what's in front of you, with precise and real seriousness." This advice is about dedicating yourself entirely to the present task, free from distractions and unnecessary fears. By doing so, you not only improve the level of your work, but also find a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose in our modern lives. We're continually bombarded with distractions, social media messages, emails, texts, and the steady hum of information. These interruptions can fragment our attention and make it tough to focus on what's truly important. The Stoic practice of focusing on the job at hand encourages us to set aside these distractions and commit fully to our current endeavor. One effective method to develop this focus is by prioritizing your tasks at the beginning of each day. Identify the most important jobs you need to accomplish. These should be jobs that align with your long-term goals and values. By setting clear priorities, you can direct your energy and attention where it matters most, rather than getting lost by less important activities. Marcus Aurelius believed in tackling the most challenging jobs. First, this approach, often referred to as eating the frog, can greatly boost productivity by addressing the hardest jobs. When your energy and focus are at their peak, you set a positive tone for the rest of the day. Once these tasks are finished, you'll likely find it easier to handle smaller, less demanding tasks. Another Stoic technique to enhance focus is eliminating distractions. This might mean turning off texts, setting specific times to check emails and messages, or making a dedicated workspace free from interruptions. By controlling your surroundings, you create a space where you can concentrate deeply and work more successfully. It's also important to manage your mental distractions. Our thoughts can wander, especially when we're stressed or anxious. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay grounded in the present moment. Methods such as deep breathing meditation and mindful breaks throughout the day can anchor your attention and reduce mental clutter. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the nature of his thinking, reminding himself to return to the job at hand. Whenever his mind drifted, the Stoics also believed in the value of single tasking over multitasking. While multitasking might seem efficient, it often leads to lower quality work and greater stress. Focusing on one job at a time allows you to immerse yourself, fully leading to better outcomes and a greater sense of achievement. When you single job, you give your best effort to each activity, reflecting the Stoic commitment to excellence in all things. Rewarding yourself for finishing tasks can also enhance focus. Set small rewards for yourself after finishing a job, whether it's a short break, a walk outside, or a treat. These prizes provide motivation and help sustain your concentration over longer times. Marcus Aurelius understood the importance of balancing work and rest, noting that even brief times of relaxation can rejuvenate the mind and body. Reflect on your day and your achievements at the end of each day. Take a moment to review what you've achieved and what you could improve. This process of self-reflection is important to Stoicism and helps you learn from your experiences. Marcus Aurelius often reviewed his actions, thoughts, and choices, trying to understand how he could better align them with his values and goals. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Understand this, and you will find strength." Mastering your mind begins with understanding the nature of your thoughts. Our minds are constantly creating thoughts, many of which are automatic and affected by our surroundings. By becoming more aware of these thoughts, we can begin to distinguish between those that are helpful and those that are dangerous. This awareness is the first step towards getting control over your mind. A real way to achieve this awareness is through mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. When practicing mindfulness, you notice your thoughts and feelings as they arise without getting caught up in them. This practice helps you create a greater sense of clarity and calm, allowing you to respond to events more thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the transient nature of ideas and emotions. He believed that by recognizing their impermanence, we could lessen their power over us. This idea is echoed in modern psychology, which suggests that recognizing and accepting our emotions can help us manage them more effectively. When you understand that your feelings are temporary, it's easier to let go of negative feelings and focus on constructive actions. Another key aspect of mastering your mind is reframing your viewpoint. Stoicism says that our perceptions shape our reality. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The happiness of your life rests upon the quality of your thoughts. By changing the way you think about a situation, you can change how you feel about it." For example, instead of viewing a setback as a failure, you can see it as a chance to learn and grow. This positive reframing helps you keep a resilient and optimistic outlook. Journaling is a strong tool for mastering your mind. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you can analyze them more objectively. This practice can help you spot negative thought processes and replace them with more positive and constructive ones. It also offers a space to set intentions and track your progress towards personal goals. Another important part of mastering your mind is practicing self-discipline. This includes setting clear goals and making a consistent effort to achieve them. Despite distractions and temptations, by developing self-discipline, you strengthen your willpower and increase your ability to focus on what truly counts. Stoic philosophy also emphasizes the importance of accepting what you cannot control. This acceptance is not about resignation or passivity, but about understanding the limits of your influence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and responses, you free yourself from the anxiety and anger that come from trying to control the uncontrollable." In addition to these techniques, surrounding yourself with positive influences can help you master your mind. Engage with people who inspire and support you, and consume material that enriches your mind and spirit. Marcus Aurelius was known to seek the advice of wise mentors and to immerse himself in philosophical texts, Similarly, by seeking out positive influences, you build an environment that supports your mental and emotional well-being. Mastering your mind is a lifelong process, and it's important to be patient and compassionate with yourself. There will be times when you struggle, and that's okay. The key is to keep practicing and to view each task as a chance to strengthen your mental resilience. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, "The barrier to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Each obstacle you face is a chance to grow and build your inner strength." Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nothing has such power to broaden the mind as the ability to explore systematically and truly all that comes under thy eye in life." This comment underscores the importance of daily review as a tool for personal growth. By taking time each day to reflect on your deeds, thoughts, and experiences, you can gain a better understanding of yourself and make deliberate efforts to improve. The practice involves examining your behavior and judging how well you lived up to your principles. This isn't about self-criticism or focusing on mistakes, but about honest assessment and continuous growth. By reflecting on what you did well and where you fell short, you can build strategies to enhance your success and align more closely with your values. Marcus Aurelius used his journal not only to reflect on his deeds, but also to reinforce his commitment to Stoic values. For instance, he often reminded himself to be patient, humble, and focused on the present moment. You can take a similar approach by writing down key Stoic ideals and reflecting on how well you embodied them throughout the day. This practice helps reinforce these values and integrates them into your everyday life. Another part of reviewing your day is acknowledging and celebrating your successes. It's easy to focus on what went wrong and overlook what went right. Taking time to recognize your successes, no matter how small, can boost your confidence and drive this positive reinforcement. Motivates you to continue striving for excellence and keeping a growth mindset before going to bed. Spend a few minutes in quiet contemplation, mentally reviewing your day. Think about your contacts, decisions, and emotions. This practice helps you wind down and process your experiences, leading to a more comfortable sleep and a clear mind for the next day. Reviewing your day also involves learning from your mistakes. Stoicism teaches that errors and failures are chances for growth. When you reflect on your day, identify any mistakes you made and think about how you can avoid them in the future. This proactive method to learning from your experiences fosters resilience and continuous improvement. Marcus Aurelius believed in the value of self-compassion during this process. While it's crucial to aim for improvement, it's equally important to be kind to yourself. Accept that you are human and that mistakes are a normal part of growth. Treat yourself with the same understanding and forgiveness you would offer a friend. Sharing your reflections with a trusted friend or mentor can improve the practice. Discussing your experiences and insights with someone else offers new perspectives and can offer useful feedback. This collaborative reflection can deepen your understanding and support your personal growth. Incorporating Stoic teachings into your daily review can provide a structured framework for your thoughts. For example, consider the 4 cardinal traits of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Reflect on how you showed these virtues throughout your day. Did you make wise decisions? Did you show bravery in the face of adversity? Were you fair and just in your interactions? Did you practice self-control? This structured method helps ensure that your reflections are comprehensive and aligned with Stoic ideals. Marcus Aurelius often reflected on the transient state of life. He wrote, "Let each thing you would do, say, or plan be like that of a dying person." This perspective isn't about fostering fear, but about cultivating a deep appreciation for the present moment. By recognizing that our time is limited, we can prioritize what truly matters and let go of trivial worries. Meditating on your death can help you reframe your goals in the hustle and bustle of daily life. It's easy to get caught up in small annoyances and distractions. However, when you remind yourself that life is finite, these trivial things lose their significance. This shift in perspective helps you focus on meaningful tasks and relationships, making your life richer and more purposeful. One practical way to add memento mori into your habit is to spend a few minutes each evening reflecting on the inevitability of death. Pretend that you have only a week to live and ask yourself questions like, are the things I'm spending my time on worth it? Am I nurturing the relationships that mean most to me? This exercise can help you spot areas where you might be wasting time or energy and guide you towards more fulfilling pursuits. Marcus Aurelius thought that contemplating death helps us live in alignment with our values. By understanding that our time is limited, we are more likely to act with integrity and make choices that show our true selves. This practice motivates us to be honest, kind, and courageous, knowing that each moment is precious and should not be spent on pettiness or negativity. Moreover, meditating on death can alleviate the fear of dying. The Stoics taught that death is a normal part of life and should not be feared. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live by accepting the certainty of death." We can reduce the anxiety involved with it and focus on living fully and authentically. This exercise also fosters gratitude. When we remember that our days are numbered, we become more appreciative of the simple joys in life. A beautiful sunset, a heartfelt conversation, a moment of laughter. Gratitude enhances our general well-being and helps us develop a positive outlook, even in the face of challenges. Another feature of memento mori is its ability to inspire action. Knowing that our time is limited can motivate us to follow our passions and dreams without delay. It tells us that procrastination is a luxury we cannot afford. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the value of taking action and living according to our principles rather than waiting for the right moment that may never come. Incorporating this Stoic practice into your life can also improve your relationships. When you consider the impermanence of life, you become more mindful of how you deal with others. You may find yourself being more patient, forgiving, and compassionate, knowing that each contact could be the last. This mindset promotes deeper, more meaningful connections with those around you. It's important to approach memento mori with a balanced viewpoint. While it's essential to accept our mortality, it's equally important to live with joy and optimism. The goal is not to dwell on death, but to use the knowledge of it as a catalyst for a more intentional and vibrant life. As we end our journey through the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, remember that every day is a chance to cultivate gratitude, reflect on your actions, prepare for challenges, and live with purpose. Embrace these Stoic ideals to manage life's ups and downs with resilience and grace. Your life is a precious gift, and each time is a chance to grow and improve. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Journal. If you found value in this video, check out one of the suggested videos on the screen for more insights into having a fulfilling life through Stoicism. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep aiming for excellence.